How cute is that? I'm gonna freaking die. Okay, so if you were not here yesterday, Owen has given us a task. If we come over here and we pop up into Owen's house, all the way down here, this area is ours. He's given us this area to decorate and make look cute, like a garden, and I'm excited. Okay, so how do I make this equal? Okay, so I'm gonna need to do it this way. There we go. Because Owen's stuff is very symmetrical and things. Obviously the garden is not going to be, but I wanted that to be somewhat symmetrical. I also have had an idea. So obviously, you know, the issue we ran with the tulip field was like it started causing so much lag. And I was like, well, I don't just want to do like an entire area of just grass. But I was like, I obviously want to get some flowers up here without it, you know, lagging out the entire area. And then I had a thought. I know, dangerous for me, but I did. And that was so the reason that like the tulips cause issues is because they're all, there's lots of them and like it just does. Whereas Eloise's art gallery does not. Because when they're all together, it becomes like one plane. So what I was thinking I could do would be like in the grass part, I can like pop down little daisies like that. They're so freaking cute. I'm gonna die. Okay, so I want to do that. I'm not going to do all of that yet because we're going to do some planning. We're planning things. Now, I think I would like this area probably to be... I know I want a tree. I kind of want an overhanging tree. Like, kind of like a bonsai tree. So like that shape where it would go up and then down. And I kind of want a little swing hanging from it. I think I want to do a water feature. Because then I can use this area as the water area. I also would love to somehow turn, you know, like he has these posts. I think I want to bring out some branches. I'm not used to building, like, building organics in Minecraft is like a newer thing for me. Because what I basically want to do is imitate one of these coming off of there. So it's like, this is like a wooden wall. Is sort of what I'm thinking with the branches. Like, I don't want it to be like a full tree. Like, I want it to be kind of like a spindly tree. And then I can also just do a couple little bits. Isn't Uncle gonna ask where I got that? I mean, he can. And then I can ask him where he got the blast furnace that he's using for his anvil. You know, it's up to him. How cute is that? I'm gonna freaking die. So, now I want the sand. So I'm gonna do water coming out of here. How big do I want the water area to be? I think I probably use cobble, little stones along the edge here, like so, as like a way that to stop the water going around that way, if that makes sense. So we now have this bit around here. I was going to change that into a rock thing. I actually kind of like it just being the wood. I had this all being grass. I wonder if I just make this all sand. And the reason is it now means I can grab some oak and I can make little sun loungers. There we go. Right, now I just need to do a little table for drinks. And we sorted. I think the rest of this area can all be grass. Okay. So we have our little beach area, which we love. I need to figure out where I'm doing the tree. Is there any room for a sand castle? There we go. We'll just do a little sand castle because I now want to, I think, cover this area and the daisies. And then over here, I think is where I want to do the bonsai tree thing. I do a little picnic blanket. Oh my gosh, yes. I am 100% doing a little picnic blanket here. I never thought of that. I didn't know what I was going to put in this area. You're amazing, thank you. Oh my god, it's so cute. I would almost like to do kind of like a white picket fence. Like a little white picket fence. That's so cute. And the reason I'm only doing it to there is I'm just going to grab myself some cobble. And we're going to make ourselves a bigger rock. So what do I put in this area? Because we have our little picnic area here. Someone said a little orange tree actually, and I really like that idea. Like if I just put a few little orange trees. You know, like when they're little ones. You know, like when they look kind of like lollipops. Those are cute. I could make a few of those. See, this area always feels a little bit laggy, but I think it's because there's so many little chiseling bits going on in here as well as out here. But then when you like look this way, it's all fine. Or when you're even like when you're around here, it's fine. I think I'm going to use grey terracotta. It is easier than... well, so I have a lot of it basically. And now I need to grab some glowstone berries. So that's what it's going to look like. Oh, these are so cute. I'm hoping they give off some light when it comes to nighttime. Does my garden? No, this is for Owen. There we go. Oh, this is so cute. Virginia, I put another glowstone under each light. Not really, like it would need to be a lot for it to actually do it. But it would need to be like a lot of glowstone for it to give off a good amount of light. What I could do, to be fair, is add little... I could go round the garden path and like put down like little glowstone lamps along the edges. But I'm going to focus on the fairy lights first. Fairy lights are done! Finally. My goodness. Here we are. Looking cute. You know what I could actually do for light around here? Wait. I just had an idea. And with those little lanterns, that should give off enough light. I need to do more of those daisy bits. Do a few more daisies. A little daisy field with our picnic. Orange orchard or berry bushes. Tree wall. Come around here and we've got the beach. Let's go get away. We did a little orchard, did the wall, we did the picket fence, the daisy garden with the picnic. We have ourselves a little waterfall lake, and I've got a little parasol here. Super cute. Someone also said little surfboards, and I kind of really love that idea. Like I'm thinking if I put little surfboards here. I know I said I want to do a gradient, and I will do a gradient, but does that look like a little surfboard? I think it could be with doing taller. Just looks like a rocket. The surfboards have that little thing under them, right? That looks more like a surfboard. Okay. A little red to orange gradient surfboard. And the advantage I have with this one is I can just basically copy. I was just making two little surfboards. So this is our little garden area. Super cute. Now is the hard one. Now is the thing I've been dreading. Now the thing with bonsai trees, from what I know, is they are often on rocks. You know what, actually I'm gonna break this and I'll just do that post. I kind of know what shape I'm wanting. I'm gonna want it to go like up and then like swoop down. So probably a tiny bit higher than this. And then bring it along. This will probably be the biggest thing I've built with chiseling bits. It was funny though, I'd said to Owen, today I was talking about the garden. I was like, it's my favorite thing ever. I was like, I just need to build like a tree. I was like, that's one thing I haven't done. And he's like, you're going to build an orange tree. It's going to be an oak orange tree. It's going to have oranges. I was like, no, it won't. He's like, yeah, it will. I was like, no, it won't. Because we have our little orange trees over here. This is going to be a bonsai cherry blossom style tree. I'm going to make a little bonsai garden. Okay, I'm trying to think what we put in this area. Is we have a little dead space here. Okay, so the only areas I think I need to put something, this corner, but what I'm thinking I could do to try and save some chiseling bits lag. Whatever it is, it needs to be like a solid thing like these. These are all fine. It's when you start doing like lots of little bits and it's having to render in multiple faces. That's where it causes lag. So when it only has to render in like the top face, it's fine. I just don't know what I could put in this little corner. I know. Fire pit, no, we're doing... Gonna do a little well. I'm going to like do that so it just looks like there's little coins. So the garden is basically done. Do I think it's better here? Or do we think it would be better here? I think it might be better there. Where it is right now feels very tucked away in the corner. I don't think there's anything else I need to add. I think like I could constantly just be tweaking or adding. And like add more little flowers and such. But I think the issue is like doing anything like this causes too much lag. So it would need to be more like these. Maybe I add a few little... I'm going to do these and just do them multicolored. Let me finish popping down the last little flowers. And I will show you the garden. Okay, let me go all the way to the start. Then you come outside and you've got the little orange tree orchard here where you could pick some oranges. I turned his wall into like a tree and put some berry bushes. You've got little solar lights along the sides in this daisy field. Over here leads to a little garden picnic area here where you've got some cheese and some bread and you can have orange juice and carrots. Over here we have a little wishing well where you can throw some coins in, make a wish. Then his little beach private area, his little like private beach. Little like sakura bonsai tree garden. And then there's a little bench here and a little swing and some little gay flowers. But other than that, I think we might be done. Because obviously I could sit and tweak away and add little bits all the time. You could just keep adding. The issue is the more little bits I add. There's also fairy lights all the way around it. But the more I add, the more laggy it gets. But also like you could just constantly keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking and then never be done. So sometimes you just need to call it. Let's get a shaders look, shall we? Oh, I wish I'd got that screenshot with that shooting star. How cute is this shot? I need it to be, the sun to be higher in the sky, because right now we're just getting the rays. But I need that to light up my little orchard to get photos of that better. Can you imagine like being a little rat and you wake up and you're like, and you come outside and the sun rises over the wall in your garden, you're like, whoa, let's go to the beach each, let's go get away. I genuinely cannot wait for Owen to see this.